A massive IT outage causing chaos worldwide today. Airlines, hospital systems, businesses, and banks all reeling after an update from cybersecurity giant CrowdStrike causing a major disruption. Yahoo Finance's tech editor Dan Howley is here with more. Dan.
Yeah, Josh, this really kind of just comes down to a single update and more or less a single point of failure for this entire internet backbone, basically. Just to kind of give an explainer of how this all seemed to come about, CrowdStrike sent out an update for its software. CrowdStrike is used by a number of Fortune 500 companies, honestly, companies around the globe, clearly. It impacted Microsoft systems. Microsoft is the world's largest operating system for laptops and desktops. And as a result, but a huge number of systems that were running Windows and had CrowdStrike as their cybersecurity provider went down. And so that took offline. Businesses, as Julie was saying, airlines had to ground flights. Hospitals had to cancel procedures. Bankers couldn't get into their systems. I mean, we're seeing those kind of images come in of the blue screen of death, basically that, critical failure for Windows systems. And this all comes down to that single update. Now, why did this all happen at once? Well, some of the experts that I spoke to essentially said, look, cybersecurity is so important. When an update goes out, it points to different flaws in systems that attackers also learn about, right? This is an update goes out, the information is published about it. Attackers aren't dumb, and so they know what the update's fixing. If companies don't apply those updates and fix those flaws, then attackers can go after them. So the updates were applied across the board to CrowdStrike customers, and that's why we saw this huge cascade of failures across various businesses. Now, CrowdStrike says that they're deploying a fix. It's going to take some time for companies to go ahead and actually get these fixes in place. This person at Forrester had said that some IT people have to actually go in manually with plugging in keyboards into systems and fixing this on their own. It's not something that they can just automate. And so it's not something that's just going to go away at the drop of a hat. This is something that's going to take a while to truly remediate. But it kind of comes down to this idea of, there's these individual companies that are relatively small as far as number that power the current internet. And some of the folks I spoke to had said that's this point of failure where you have such a small number of individual companies running something that is so important to modern life. And when one of them does something that makes things go haywire, it just annihilates everything that we use.
Well, it's still going on for some as we continue to see some of the ramifications of this. Thanks a lot, Dan.